We have a couple of visitors today, and my neighbor's cat. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank God it's Friday, even though it is actually technically my Monday. I'm on reserve for the next 6 days, so I'm going to see what I am surprised with. I have airport standby today from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I have to remember to do my standing preferences because if I don't, they send me to BWI, and BWI is like an hour and 40 minutes one way. But I'm getting ready now. I'm gonna do a Target run before I head to Dulles. I really need to vacuum my car. Hey, just returned, and now it's time to get ready to go to work. So before I forget, oh, somebody just rang my doorbell. Never mind, false alarm. I got a new travel lunch bag at Target, and I think it's really nice. It's kind of small, but you know, when it comes to meal prep and when it comes to taking food with me, I don't take a whole lot just to kind of ease the weight a little bit. But look how nice this is. And it looks very well insulated. You have the 2 ice packs here, which I'm gonna throw in the freezer right now. I don't think they're gonna get cold enough in the next hour and a half, but I'll see what I can do. And I did not know that the Tazo brand had this. I used to work for Starbucks, and it looks like they have iced teas now. And I decided to buy this because I'm trying significantly to reduce my soda intake, so I think that would be much better for me. IAD standby. All right, 1600, that is 4 o'clock. Honestly, took me the longest time to get used to military time. Still not used to it. So I'm getting all this prepared right now. Let's see how well everything fits. Not bad. Okay, all packed and just making sure I have everything. I know that my wallet is in there, my link, and my badge, and my wings. Good afternoon. I have made it to Hartford, Connecticut. I was on standby yesterday and did not get called, so I actually ended up being called early this morning. Not called early this morning, they put this trip on my line, so I deadheaded to Hartford, and then I am going to have a layover in Sacramento tomorrow. Layover here too, which is like only 15 hours. Unfortunately here, I'm not downtown. I am right at the airport, and this is currently my view. Glad the rain's pushed out though. But I am debating. I think I'm gonna have my lunch right now and then take the bus downtown and just kind of walk around, blow off a little bit of steam because I need to. Made it to downtown Hartford, so let's go exploring. Raining a tiny bit right now, so I am actually under something at the moment. Yeah, the clouds seem to be moving out, so what you see behind me looks like it should stop any moment, hopefully. It's only drizzling just a touch now, so I'm gonna keep walking. It's actually kind of refreshing. Hi, good evening, everybody. I am back in my room and had a pretty nice little adventure, little excursion in downtown Hartford. I have to be up around 3:45. That's the time I set my wake-up call, so I am going to have a very early day tomorrow, but the day is going to end pretty early as well. We get to Sacramento around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it's about a 20-hour layover, so it's not bad. Oh, good morning. It is off to ORD and then from ORD to SMF. Give myself an hour to wake up. I have my coffee and then I'm gonna get ready around 4:45. I'm here now and of course we're oversold. A little delayed. Hello guys, just eating from my lunchbox. Well, as you can see, I am back in my room right now. And for the first time in my new career, in almost a year, my trip fell apart. So me and the other flight attendant working in the aft galley with me, we were just doing our pre-flight safety checks and then we were prepping the beverage cart and snack cart and so on and so forth. And the purser comes up to us and tells us that there is a possibility we may be a no-go today. Apparently there was a significant maintenance issue involving the engine. And so it took a little time to investigate it, to the displeasure of the customers, because they made the announcement that there would be a slight delay due to maintenance. One woman was like, I can never get to Chicago without any problems. So I had a 1 hour and 39 minute sit in ORD, Chicago. An announcement was made about the delay, and about 1 hour in, they decided that they were going to deplane because we knew that the flight was going to inevitably be canceled. We were supposed to leave at 6:15 a.m. and finally at 8:20 was when they officially canceled the flight. What's crazier is the crew that I was working with, or that I was supposed to work with, I don't have the same crew throughout the trip. I'm actually a load. So all of the flights I would have been working, it was a different crew. They were supposed to go from here to Chicago to Orlando and back to Newark, but their flight from Orlando to Newark actually canceled as well. I think a lot to do with crew issues, and I know that there are supposed to be widespread tornadoes in the south, so that is also causing a lot of disruption as well. And what's funnier is that this is a 3-day, and day one, all I did was deadhead from Dulles to Hartford, and now today, I am actually deadheading to Chicago, and then deadheading from Chicago to Denver. So really, the only day that I will have been working is just tomorrow, my third day, my last day of this trip. And I've been looking at the weather radar, and actually there are a lot of severe storms over Indiana and Michigan. So I am wondering if that's gonna cause any more problems with my trip. It will be funny if this entire trip has been nothing but deadheads. This was my trip, and if you look at the very bottom, there's a chance that I could misconnect there as well. It's just a 41-minute sit in Chicago, which means absolutely nothing can go wrong tomorrow. Okay, I just watched the weirdest anti-diarrhea commercial. I have about 3 hours before I check in, so I'm just going to rest a bit more and then head downstairs. That's the great thing about BDL, Hartford, is that our hotel is connected right to the airport, and it's literally like a 10-minute walk, if not less. Okay, so you're wondering why I'm in downtown Hartford right now, huh? Right, so basically what happened was that, I think I mentioned earlier, I was supposed to deadhead to Chicago, and then they were going to deadhead me from Chicago to Denver so I could work the trip from Denver to Chicago tomorrow and then Chicago back to DC. Well, my flight from Hartford to Chicago also got canceled, so it pretty much, that whole entire pairing fell apart. So, new plan, new pairing. What's going to happen is that I remain in Hartford. I'm just going to work tomorrow morning from Hartford to Chicago and then deadhead back home. I will be back home by noon instead of 10 o'clock in the evening. Let's go walk in that direction.